Hi guys, it's Aegis here, and today I'm going to try the new format introduced by Bushiro last week, which is Chara Fight. So this format, you do not require a physical opponent, and things will just run by a program sequence. So thank you for Ji Station and CanYouSayG, translated the play sheet from Japanese language to English, so I can show you guys here. Then of course we are going to go through this and take reference when needed. So to quickly explain what happens here is you are fighting against Ibuki, and they will just get stronger and stronger every turn. And what we need to play this Chara Fight first is our deck, which I'm already prepared here, so I can start right away. And we'll need a opponent, so you can use any Force Clan cards to represent. For grade 0 it doesn't matter, and then grade 1 will be 8k, grade 2 will be 10k, grade 3 will be 13k. So in this case I'm going to use my deleted grade, so you can see exactly how it works. And you will need some force markers for your opponents, because they will get more force marker from later game, which I will explain in a bit. And you will need at least 8 dice. So the game flow is, you first start your turn, and officially do suggest when playing this format you will go first, and we just do our stand and draw phase, and then right phase, and then get into our main phase, call our units, and we can use our effects as usual. But for example, this time I'm using megacolony to fight against the character, which my deck do have a lot of mechanics requiring my opponents to drop the top card of the deck. So that part is not going to happen, because my opponents don't have hand, they don't have regards, they don't have deck, and of course they don't have drop, they don't have bind zone, everything. So what we can do is to run through the text as much as we can. As Bushiro always say, we just do keep running the effects whatever we can get. So do take note about that. So that's a little bit hard on my side, but I will see if I can win. And then we will declare our attack as usual, but we also need to determine the attack is going to hit or not, which will be calculating the difference between par and roll a dice. But we will get to that in later when we start playing the game. And after determine the hit or not, and then we will do our drive check as usual. If our opponents get hit, they will get 10k whenever they take a hit, so it's like Vanguard 0, which we will see in a bit when we fight our opponent. And then it will get to the character's turn, which every turn they will grade +1, and they will only go up to grade 3, and after that they will not go further. And once they start getting into grade 3, they will get a gift marker every turn. So the longer it takes, the harder it is for you to win. And then they will attack you. First you place your guardians, and then your opponents will roll a dice, and then they will determine how they are going to attack you, which will be separated by 1 to 6. They will have 6 types of attacks, and then they are going to attack you the number of times depending on your grade. So if you're on grade 3, they are going to attack you 3 times. And then after they declare all their attacks and roll all the dice, do all the things, then they will end the turn and it will go to your turn. So let's do a quick gameplay and see how it actually works. So I've already done my mulligan and everything, so we can just start the game. So let's stand up my Vanguard. So as I said, we will go first. So let's draw. And I will Right, and draw and declare the end of my turn. So now it's my opponent's turn, and they will first grade +1, and they will just attack me here. So let's see, do I want to guard this one? Let's say no guard and see how it goes. So from here, the character will need to roll a dice to determine how they are going to attack us. So it's 2, which according to the sheet is bind face down my left front row rearguard, and the Vanguard will get +10k. So it's 18k attempt against my 8, so it will hit and finish check. So since I'm grade 1, they're going to attack me only one time, and now it's my turn. So I stand and draw. And I will write a Machining Mantis and use the skill, +1, get 6k, and look at the top 6 cards of my deck, which is kind of crazy. Let's see. So my hand isn't too bad here, but let's try to attack here and shuffle. Okay, so now I'm going to call it what again here? I am going to call you here and use your, let's see, I want to put it here. Yeah, let's put it here. And so +1. So he will get a 6k as well, but the other part will not activate. It's 23 here, so it doesn't matter too much. And I'm going to put a Hornet here. And now it's time to declare my attack. So I will first attack with my Vanguard. So it's 23k against 8k. So now we look at the power difference, which is between 6k and 24k. So I need to roll a 1, 3, or 5 in order to hit. So let's roll a dice and see. 1, so the attack will hit. And now I will perform my drive check. Drive check, nothing. So my opponents will take 1 damage. So I'm using a big dice here, just because I am limited on space and I don't want to put cards everywhere to ruin the setup. And since my opponent is taking a damage, they will get 10k here. And since my attack hits, I can use Hornet skill to look at the top 6 cards of my deck, which is nice. And in order to play it safe, I think I will go for a megacolony. Shuffle. And my Hornet will go into the zone. So now this side will attack is 23k against 8k, which the power difference is just 5k, so I need to actually roll a 1 and 3 in order to hit. So let's see. It's a 4, so the attack didn't hit and I will have to pass my turn. Now it's my opponent's turn and they will go into grade 2. And they are going to attack me 2 times. So worst case is they get 20k, but I am just going to gamble this by using a heal trigger. So let's see. Let's roll a dice. is a freeze, so it's just a normal attack. So I'm going to get past, and they're going to attack me again. And this time I'm going to declare no guard. Let's see, roll. This is 6, delete my Vanguard, and attack. So about delete, if for example, if the first hit I attack and I got a damage trigger, and I get like here 10k on my Vanguard, and then the other one they roll a 6 and they delete, the 10k will also be gone. So just take note about that. So I will need to take 1 damage. So that's the end of my opponent's turn, and now it's entering my turn. Stand, which I think it's a good time to use Water Gun skill. +1, put him into the zone and draw 2. And I will draw my normal cards in turn. And I will write a gunning choreo. So first I will get my protect 1 as usual, and he will get a 5k and a drive, which the other part will not activate. And I am going to call this guy here, and let's see, that's 25. Do I need that 6k? 31 will still not going to make much of a difference, but if they are going on to that, I think is better to do that, just in case one of my attack is going to hit. So I'm going to Soul Blast and get 6k here. And let's call this guy here and try to attack. So I am going to attack for 20, which I need to roll a 1, 3, 4, 5, 4. So attack didn't hit, unfortunately. And this is attacking for 20 plus, so it's still 1, 3, and 5. So let's roll 6. So unfortunately the attack didn't hit, but I can still do my triple drive. 1, heal, so I can still heal. 2 and 3. Unfortunately I couldn't give damage to my opponent, and I have to pass my turn. Now it's my opponent's turn to get into grade 3 and starting to get force marker, and we'll just swing at me. So the first attack I'm going to, let's see, declare a no guard here and see how it goes. Roll 3, so it's just a normal attack, and I will take 1 damage. Let's check. 10k to my Vanguard, and I will draw. And now they are going to attack me the second time. Let's do this. So it's 42 on 23. So let's roll the dice again and see what it goes. So it's a 4. They get 10k and they crit for a turn and attack me. So I did protect myself very well. And they are going to attack me the third time, which is going to be hard. So I'm going to use my protect here, and I need to drop a grade 0 here. So they're going to roll. So 1. So my little guy is going to be banished, deleted, but the attack won't hit. So now it's my turn again. So I stand and draw. And let's ride a gunning coil again to get 5k, protect, and a drive. So the game is getting harder and harder, but I am trying to protect myself here. So let's call a beetle and put this guy at the back. since I know it won't die and I can actually get to choose. And I guess I will just have to attack it this way. So first I will swing with this line. So I need to roll a 1, 3, or 5. Let's dice roll 4, so it didn't hit. And I need to attack again. So it's a 1, 3, or 5 again. 3, so attack will hit. So I do my triple drive. First check, heal, so I can heal again. Lucky. Doesn't matter. Power Vanguard. 2 and 3. Critical trigger. So all the Vanguard. So I'm going to attack for 2 damage. So put more points on 3. And I will have 2 and my turn. Now it's my opponent's turn again. So they will stand. They won't go up a further grade, but they will get a force marker. And they will attack me. So this time, let's see. Let's declare a no guard here and see how it goes. Roll 6, delete, and attack. So take 1 damage. Draw. Put 10k here and I draw. And now they are going to attack the second time. So I am going to declare a no guard here again, just in case they delete me. Roll a dice. It's 3, so they just do a normal attack. So I'll take another damage. And they are going to attack me the first time, so this time I'm going to use my protect here. So let's drop this guy and let my opponent roll the dice. So it's a 4. I need to choose a back row and bind it, which is actually expected. So put you here and SPG. So the turn ends and it's now back to my turn. Stand, and I'm going to use Water Gang skill again. Put him into the soul, draw 2, and normal draw. And I will write a Gunning Coil again to get a protect 1, 5k, and a drive. So now let's see. I will put this guy here. I will put you here, and I will just need to attack with 2 lines. Let's try this. No, actually no. So this line I will just let it be. So I will declare my attack. 25 against 13, so I need to roll a 1, 3, or 5 again. Roll 5, so attack will hit. And I will perform my triple drive. First check, second check, critical, and power, and check. So that's 2 damage on our opponents. So it's 5 right now. And they get 20k. So they're on 33, and this guy can still have a chance to hit. So I'm going to gamble and counter blast 1 and soul blast 1 here. So I will get 10k for sure, but then I could not do the drop part. So it's now 30 to 40 on 33. So it's still a 6 to 24k. And as long as I roll 1, 3, or 5, I will win. So let's roll a dice. 4. So unfortunately attack didn't hit, and I have to pass my turn. And it's now my opponent's turn again. they will stand and add in another force marker, and they will just attack me, which since we know the most craziest part is they get a crit here, so and it's still going to hit me for 2 damage only, so I am just going to declare no guard. And that's dice roll 1, so they will bind this part and attack me, so I will need to take 1 damage. Unfortunately, this is my 4th gun in Colio, but we will manage to do something here, hopefully. And then they will attack us a 2nd time, so I'm not going to let myself hit again, so I'm going to use my protect and to draw a grade 2 since he won't get any power plus anyway. So let's roll the dice again. Roll. So delete my Vanguard, so that's not looking good. But it's PG. And they will attack me the 3rd time. So this time I am going to PG again as well because I can't take any more. And let's roll the dice. Let's roll again. 6, delete again, so protect it. And now is my turn, so stand and draw. Which unfortunately I don't have any grade 3, so I need to try my best here. First I call a Mantis and use a counterblast, get 6k and look at top 6. So let's try. No, that's a little bit hard. Oh, I do afraid my front row to be gone and I won't have much chance, so I will try stack beetle. I will keep it in my hand. And then I'm going to call this guy out. Right, so let's do probably a last turn attack. So I need to attack with my deleted Vanguard, which is 8k on 13k. So I need to roll a 1 or 3 in order to hit. So let's roll. It's a 3. So as long as I get a trigger, I can still overpower the Vanguard and win. So train drive, 1st check, and 2nd check. Power here, and I actually get the draw, and I get the PG, which now my attack is 18 on frame, so it will put my opponent on 6 damage, and I actually win while I deleted, so kind of lucky. So that's basically how the character fight goes, how it flows, and as you can see, it's not easy at all, and kind of lucky here that my opponent didn't simply get crit and attack me, so that's a good part. So I hope you understand how it works, and feel free to drop me any questions, and I'm going to try make my own character as well, so do look forward to that. And again, let me know your comments, how it looks like, how you like it or not, and I will see you guys in the next video. Signing off.